Visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it. Let's keep this winning streak going.
Up next, the Spurs taking on the Lakers. For the Spurs, it's a battle between teams with championship DNA. They will have the home crowd behind them in what is sure to be a clash of titans. Lakers, Spurs is next. Right in. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Doncic out there with the chosen one. Then there's Edey. And it's Durant. And it's Connect in at the three.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Showing the point guard instincts there. Fox with great vision.
Pass to Edey. Here's the chosen one. And the three off target. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against Minnesota. Castle misses. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's the chosen one, guarded by Fox. The chosen one's shot is off. From outside the arc, the Lakers with the rebound. We've been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Gonna be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I did speak with the head coach of the Spurs. Obviously, they're trying to limit the damage Luka Doncic inflicts, and that's at the front of his mind. He said, Luka is going to get his. We can't stop that, but we can't let him set up everyone else for easy ones. When the whole team gets involved, we're cooked. So they're going to make him work for every assist out there. Guys?
Thank you, David. And you know, De'Aaron Fox, he has become, RJ, I think, almost impossible to defend.
Yeah, he's always had great speed, so defenders would sag off of him. But now that he has that step-back three, so you have to play up, and that's what he wants you to do. What sets Fox apart is how dynamic and explosive he is. He can take off at any moment in any direction.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul.
Spurs trail by 5. So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. They've got Collins. Jabari Smith is out there with Connect. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's the chosen one in at the shooting guard. Up and in on the layup. The chosen one's got the lead up to 7 outs for Los Angeles.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Right side, Fox. And the 3 ball is good. Fox has got 12 in the game.
A monster night for Fox. You can call him a point guard. I call him a scoring guard because that's what De'Aaron brings.
And the Lakers turn it over again. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
Vassell, he's checked in for Beasley. The chosen one passes to Smith, lets the three fly, and he trains the three. Good-looking shot there from the chosen one. The chosen one's got 5 points now this quarter. And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. 7-point differential. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
And they have to clean that up. Play smart and value the ball.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. San Antonio again missing. Here's the chosen one. Powered down with both hands.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And that one's good. Kolek.
If you want to throw out of a double team in the NBA, you really have to sell it.
Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
Castle's checked in for San Antonio. Durant's checked in for the Lakers. Inside. Lays it up off the glass. The chosen one's got 19 points. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against the Timberwolves was terrific. He dropped in 55 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match, but he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
To the inside, here's Castle. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today, he's 4 of 8.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Edey's checked in for the Lakers. Connect comes in for Gary Payton. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half. Hits it from three-point range. Castle's got 11 points. Lakers leading by 8. Here's the chosen one, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Spurs have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Vassell, right side, takes a 3. Edey with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight, 50% exactly.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The chosen one. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Fox passes to Kuminga. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does. Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Kuminga. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so we wrap up the first half. Lakers ahead. They lead by 11. We've got more in store for you right after this.
You're not going to win many games shooting under 30% from three. If they want to climb back into it, they've got to focus on getting easier looks there, Ernie.
Not everybody can be like the Jet, though, who shot a career 40% from behind the line.
39.9%. That half year in Atlanta killed it, Ernie.
I would agree with that.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
This is where you pile up wins and move up in the standings. But these can be trap games as well.
And that goes to your leadership, man. Good leaders keep you from playing down to your opponent.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Kuminga out there with Devin Vassell. Then it's Castle. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Fox in at the point guard. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
80, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And the Lakers lead by 15. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Fox. 12 points for him. Kuminga finds Wembanyama. Back to Kuminga. Here's Castle. The kick out to Fox. 3 on the clock. Shoots over Doncic. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. To stop the run. Castle misses.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
That one good for 2.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Spurs trail by 20. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Puts up a 3. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
And let's take a look now at Victor Wembanyama's numbers.
He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. Second in blocks, and he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And as you said, one rung below the leader in block shots. Tremendous motor. He's simply been destroying opponents in the lane.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Pass to Vassell. Outside, Fox. Here's Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5, and it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Boy, that has to be a relief, ending a 14-0 run by Los Angeles.
And for De'Aaron Fox, Wagner finds Beasley. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Back to Fox. Pass to Johnson. Here's Wagner. And finish off by Wagner.
As his career has progressed, Johnson has really improved as a playmaker.
Here's the chosen one. Buries the long-range jumper. The chosen one's got 15 points here in the second half. Johnson outside. Here's Kolek. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He gets it up. No good on the last second attempt there. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but overall. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. We've got the chosen one. Collins is out there with Jabari Smith. Then there's Gary Payton the second. And it's Reeves in at the 1 spot.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's the chosen one. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah. It's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And he sinks it from deep. 3-pointer good from the chosen one.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Tries the spin move. Here's Wagner. And finish off by Wagner.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Reeves the pass to the chosen one. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Spurs.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
To the middle. Here's the chosen one. And good! He hits it again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. The Lakers with the rebound. The chosen one's got 11 rebounds in the game. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And you gotta love the focus.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
They talk about doing stuff together as kids. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine, right? I just don't want to see it. Yeah. Yeah, that's great. There's a liquid spill in the tunnel. Radio it in.
Hey, this is tunnel staff with the 12-ounce cup that just goes in the tunnel. Pretty cool.
You know what? This probably is not going to be a problem there. No.
Good care of it.
First time last year. Good work, team. I'd like to see much of a down if you want. We've got a MP, how you feeling? Well, everyone that's supposed to be here has one?
Everyone.
Is it okay for us to ask them if we don't speak?
What's shaking, MP?
Hey, MP. It's your world. We just live it.
And as the Lakers entered the building, there was a fierce look in their eyes. That's the look of a team out to defend its home court. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition. And this promises to be an up-tempo affair, Brent. Both teams aren't shy about getting out on the break.
I think about it, BA, are the coaches telling each of their teams tonight, look, as fast as we get out in transition, we have to do the same in terms of getting back in transition defense. Just slow them down 3 or 4 seconds to make them set up anything in the half-court offense, and ultimately that could win out here tonight.
And, of course, MP has made it known he expects an all-star nod this season. And any matchup that challenges his spot, he's going to take very seriously.
Well, how can you not be impressed by MP's performance lately after he sort of called himself out, claiming that he needed to elevate his game? For him, it's not just about being an all-star. It's about being the best in the conference at his position. Now, you can see the fire he's playing with. He's flat out destroying his competition. The only question now is, can he keep it going?
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Santos in at the small forward position.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. We played just over a minute here in the first. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I wanted to know how he planned on tackling the Jimmy Butler problem. He told me I want to make everything as hard for him as possible, anything we can do to bother him and to get him to be even a little less aggressive, trying to put out the fire before it starts. That's the plan. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Jackson-Davis. Comes up empty down low. Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Here's Curry. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. And again, no good by Golden State.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Here's the chosen one. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Out to the wing. Here's Milton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so he makes both from the line. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Reeves.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Reeves against Simmons.
Yo, set it up.
Down low. Here's Hartenstein. And a missed layup. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, up 15 points as this quarter concludes. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, Lakers look pretty much in control here.
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Connect is out there with Smith. Then there's Zach Collins. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's the chosen one in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's Murray. He's scoreless. Milton for three. Drops in the three.
Just a great setup there. You can see how Jimmy Butler enjoys making plays.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Now, there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Simmons, the pass to Milton. Murray for three. Rebound by the Lakers. Boy, this team is on a heater right now. 16 wins in a row, and they've shown no signs of slowing down.
I mean, it's been a lot of fun to watch these guys and how much they're enjoying this. Every team they face is trying to end this big run. I've been on both sides of a game like tonight's, and I'll tell you what, it's tough to keep up a streak. Gotta love the pressure. Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Jazz was all business. He dropped 56 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. A legendary performance that will be talked about for years to come, unless he's able to do it again tonight. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Graham.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Butler. Milton, the open look. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Milton's got 10 points in the game.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Deflects the pass. Collins passes to the chosen one. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Well, Brent, something we've all noticed lately. Is the small ball era starting to wind down?
Well, B.A., I think in people's minds when you say small ball, they're thinking about 6 foot, 6'1" guys on the court. That's not what we're talking about. It's a skilled game, and I don't think the small ball skilled game is going anywhere anytime soon.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Lakers. Doncic comes in for Reeves. Curry's shot is off.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And stolen by Hartenstein. Pass to Simmons. Now here's Hartenstein. It's stolen by Doncic. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Count it. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Lakers.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry. He's so good at getting to the rim, maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Dillingham's checked in for the Lakers. And the Warriors making a switch here. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Warriors, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Checking out the Lakers, they've really delivered so far, playing with incredible energy and just steamrolling lesser teams.
And again, no good by Golden State.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Knocks down the triple.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Podziemski. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Jackson Davis with a bucket.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And so it's Golden State with it, following the score by Los Angeles. Here's Dillingham. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so.
And so it's Los Angeles, ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this.
Welcome to Looking at the East, Jalen Brunson.
I like Brunson's basketball intelligence. He's smart with the shots, the passing, the defense. He's playing A-plus ball.
Which is why we're talking about. And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They love to run. At times it looks like a layup line. They can hit the three, but tough matchup for your transition D.
Yeah, they've made it a race, but only one team has shown up. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Santos in at the 3.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Here's Curry. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Curry's got 9.
And Steph Curry is a brilliant offensive basketball player. The D backs up, and he just shoots that one off the dribble.
On the break. Here's Podziemski. The Lakers with a rebound. Doncic has got 5 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well. Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
It's good. He's got 11.
Curry's toughness on display inside there, just clashing inside.
Here's the chosen one, and he bangs it home with one hand.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And here's Butler outside. Pass to Santos. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's the chosen one. He's covered by Curry. The chosen one shot is good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Curry. 11 points in the game. Launches it from deep. Fires in the triple. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Outside Curry, pass to Pajimski. And here's Jackson Davis. Right at the free throw line. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half. Well, Brent, it's been a blessing to watch Stephen Curry in real time. But he's the kind of player, his highlights will stand the test of time for years.
The best shooter that's ever played the game. Yes, it's been a real treat, B.A., to watch all of that happen. But got to give credit to Steph. The early part of his career, shaky with the injuries. The confidence never wavered. And then all of a sudden, behind these magical...
Oh, another one falls!
Another outstanding night for him. But, you know, what's new?
Tying the mark for second most 40-point games ever. He's on a mission.
Which is how you describe Michael Jordan, who he just pulled even with. No one in this league has a more singular focus to dominate from start to finish.
The chosen one shot is good.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
And the Warriors call time here.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it.
The Lakers shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. We've got Austin Reeves, Zach Collins out there with Smith. Then there's Dillingham. And it's the chosen one in at the 2 guard. That's the Laker 5. No good that time. Good D by Simmons. Driving to the basket. Deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Milton for 3. Collins with the rebound. Smith passes to the chosen one. Basket's good. The chosen one's got 45 points.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And Brent, you look at the greater parity around the league. One factor, rebuilding teams can't hoard cap space like they once did.
Yeah, BA, so much tougher for teams to...
And so it's the Lakers easily grab.
Good game, MP. That's right, MP. They can't stop you.
MP got the job done tonight, as usual.
About game time. Game time.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
MP is not taking these conference matchups lightly. He doesn't want to just be the best and make it into the All-Star game. He has made it known he wants to be the guy.
MP is a remarkable talent, and he's proven that time and time again against big-time conference foes. When MP needs to shift into overdrive, he's got that in the tank, which has been really impressive to watch. It's that sixth gear that makes him nearly unstoppable.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Hartenstein, and it's Santos in at the small forward position. And here is Los Angeles now. It's a three-point game. Got that bucket in no time at all. The chosen one's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Lakers. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I like to see, but he's strong, he's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all three levels, and he's a brilliant passer. Butler knows what he can do inside. That time, erupting for a throwdown.
Offensive rebound. Count it.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Now, here's Curry. He's covered by the chosen one. Stolen away. To the paint. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Butler. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Off a pass, Steph Curry. That one is always going in, or almost always going in.
The chosen one gets the basket.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
They double-team Curry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Curry's got 5 now.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Here's the chosen one. And that one is hammered home.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Here's Curry, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you... The Warriors trailing. Edey out there with Smith. Then it's Connect. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's the chosen one in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against Miami got the job done. He ended up with 62 points, and to no one's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. A fantastic performance from him, something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
The Warriors making a switch here. Peterson's checked in. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Down low, here's Simmons. The Lakers with the rebound. And this group is about as formidable as they come. 22 wins in a row. It's just remarkable.
This team, I tell you, is doing a heck of a job actually putting their name against some of the best names in the NBA's history when you talk about winning streaks. I mean, these kinds of streaks do not happen often. And there's a lot going right for this group right now.
To the middle. Here's he. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Oh, the lob for Simmons. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Phenomenal timing that time, guys, from Simmons. I mean, leaving the ground once the pass was released and then tearing the basket almost out of the glass.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Check it out, Los Angeles. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the Warriors.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
You're like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Chosen one, he's checked in for Grant.
We're going out there, no let up.
And so here is Golden State. They trail by 7, setting the floor for the Warriors. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Hartenstein is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Santos in at the 3. Curry can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Boy, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Warriors trail by 7. The 3. And rebounded by Connect.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
KD does such a great job playing the angles. He'll pass it off to a better option if he can.
And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Here's the chosen one. He's defended by Podziemski. The chosen one gets the basket. The chosen one's got 29 in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Watch outside.
To the paint. Here's Curry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, how...
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is...
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this...
.52 seconds left to play in the third. The chosen one gets the basket.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Stolen by Reeves. Here's the chosen one. And he banks in the layup. 34 points for the chosen one.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
To halt the run. Rebound by Smith.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
And look at the momentum Simmons gets on the drive, and he turns it into a huge slam.
To the inside. And stolen by Simmons. On the wing, Milton. From past the arc. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Los Angeles with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension. You've got a big guy that can pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Durant is out there with Connect. Then it's the chosen one. Then it's Smith. And it's James in at the point. That's the Laker 5. Sinks the three-pointer.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
8 feet away. A chosen one with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 23. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Milton's shot is good.
Good awareness by Simmons. He's so good at reading the defense and finding the shooter and setting him up perfectly.
Here's the chosen one. Off target with his 3. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Murray, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's the chosen one. No good off the back of the rim. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Murray. Oh, the lob for Simmons. And stolen by James. Here's the chosen one. Defended by Milton. Three-pointer. And again, the Lakers, no good. The Warriors shooting for the game at 42%. Inside, here's Simmons. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Edey's checked in for Smith. And Doncic is subbed in for James. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Warriors trail by 20. Here's Curry with the 3. The chosen one with the rebound. And over the last 2 years, Clark, we have seen an explosion of talent from Canada.
I tell you what, you go back to the mid-2000s, Steve Nash is winning those back-to-back MVPs. That's certainly part of it, but I really think a generation of players picked up the game, seeing guys like Steve Nash, and then the influx of great Canadian collegiate players going on to NBA success has certainly continued to keep that pipe.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business.
Great win tonight, MP.
I gotta say, I'm really proud of how you delivered in these key matchups. If the voters don't make you an all-star, they don't know what they're looking at.
Thanks, Coach. I'm just hoping people were paying attention, you know what I mean?
Oh, everyone saw how you handle yourself in these games. And from what Cliff's been telling me, it's a lock.
Yeah. The media have been showing me love.
Just don't let it go to your head. We got bigger fish to fry. And the season's a long way from over.
No doubt, Coach. I'm locked in.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
Yeah, MP.
This Portland crowd ain't ready for your flavor. Show 'em what's up. Hey, MP.
More defensive effectiveness. Show me the numbers. Let's talk more about it.
Sure. Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, there he is, our all-star.
What's going on?
This guy knows how to set a goal and get it done.
I appreciate that, Cliff.
You having a good day, bud?
Yeah, I'm having a great day, man.
Have
You?
a seat. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
let's set a new goal. Take a look at these for the second half. Let us know which ones you'd like to pursue.
I want to focus on road games. If we're going to hit our goals this year, then we need to win in hostile environments.
Ain't no better way to overcome adversity than facing it head on. And playing in front of 20,000 fans who want nothing more than to see you fail is a great way to test your mettle.
Oh, glad you see it my way, Coach.
That's my goal you just picked. Technically, you see it my way.
All right. I'll let you have that one.
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every...
They ain't ready, MP.
It's about game time. Bring the pain time.
great snack idea for you. I'm all ears. Triple decker PB&J.
Are there any players with NBA experience? But you've seen me once. Hey, someone said to...
So,
Just got back from the... Hey, you over this weekend?
not since Asia. Did you send out tomorrow's itinerary? I was just about to when I get back.
Hey man, just got back from Grand Canyon, right?
Yeah, just got back on Tuesday.
How'd that go?
It was great.
How you feeling, MP?
There he is. Ready, MP.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the... Thanks for joining us on... A moment here to see the numbers for Luka Doncic.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
And now the Los Angeles starters. We've got Edey. Kevin Durant is out there with Connect. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's the chosen one in at the 2. And for the Warriors... Shake Milton out there with Brandon Pajemski. Then it's Murray. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, B.A., proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
And despite some of the challenging buildings to play in on the road in the NBA, MP and his team have made it a point to win tough games away from home. Easier said than done in this league.
And sometimes these kind of declarations can come back to bite you. But in this case, I like what MP is doing. He's setting this objective to challenge himself and his teammates because he believes they're good enough to take care of business on the road.
Now well into his 30s, is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him if he thinks anyone has a better feel for the game than Luka Doncic, and he told me, I don't want to get into a comparison, but what I can say is that he controls the pace like no one else. You can't speed him up, you can't slow him down. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Jackson Davis. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Murray finds Milton. Picked by Murray. There's the double with Doncic. Back to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Butler. The 3 is up. Rebound, the Lakers. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
Oh, man, they were in total control. Really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
And we have to take another look at that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. The shot by Pajemski, no good.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And the basket is good.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Outside Murray. Inside. Back to Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis, a screen. Here's Pajemski. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. This one for 3.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
The chosen one. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Here's the chosen one. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Warriors trail by 9. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Warriors. Los Angeles leading by 11. Jimmy Butler out there with Taurean Prince. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Carter in at the 1. That's the Warriors 5.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Here's Simmons. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Simmons has got his first 2 points.
Playing bully ball inside. Simmons very effective around the rim.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Warriors. A 12-point game, and his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Spurs was all business. He contributed 52 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
They've also done a good job defensively so far tonight, just making it tough all around on shooters, and it shows in their block numbers.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Nance, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Lakers also making a switch. Durant's checked in. And it's Simmons with the jam.
As a scorer, Simmons' best work comes right at the rim.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Pass to the chosen one. Let's go with a 3. Ben Simmons grabs the board. The Warriors have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw, no good. So we conclude the first half. Lakers ahead, up 7. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some. And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Lakers.
I love their mentality. You know,
that does it for halftime.
And we hope you... On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got Kevin Durant, Zach Collins out there with Jabari Smith. Then there's Dillingham, and it's the chosen one in a two-guard. Now here's Simmons with the drive. It's Prince on the wing. Shoots over Durant. The jumper from the wing off target.
Normally he drains that.
Here's the chosen one. And it's blocked. Now here's Carter. He's closely guarded. Simmons finds Carter. And here's Hartenstein. To the middle. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. The chosen one shot is good.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Simmons. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Simmons has got 4 points this quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They grab their own miss. The three knocks it down from distance. The chosen one's got 30.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's Carter. Pass to Prince. Now Nance. Just 5 to shoot. Carter from outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. The chosen one's got 4 rebounds in the game. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Warriors trail by 13. And Steve Kerr calls timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there. And the Lakers making a change here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. The Lakers lead by 13. From deep, here's Doncic. And Los Angeles, another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And he lobs it up. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Over to the left wing. Here's the chosen one. They get it again. And Durant gets it to go. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, another thing to look at is their impressive block numbers. They have not been giving shooters an easy time tonight, knocking away lots of shots.
Now here's Jackson Davis. Oh, had a nice open look right there.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's the chosen one. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist here tonight.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And there's the lob. Butler with a steal. Pass to Milton to the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here's the chosen one. Soft touch off the glass. The chosen one's got 16 points here in the second half.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
After coming away with this W, this will give them 42 wins on the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the chosen one.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down. Just enough resistance to force the miss, barely. That's one he'll generally make.
So we see the Lakers taking the double.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood.
Yeah, MP.
Good game, MP.
Man, the air really is thinner up here. Hope you've been right. Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Coming right up, the Nuggets taking on... Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great around mid-season. Stan, when you were coaching, would you still try out new plays and tactics and schemes? Or was the recipe set? Was the formula in and that was it?
Well, Kevin, the bulk of what you do is set, but you're always tinkering. And as people start figuring you out, you've got to have counters to what you're doing. So your system is always evolving. You're always trying to get better, and you're always doing new things.
And we all know what it means to MP and this team to play well on the road, to win those close road games. MP's been quite vocal, in fact, about rising up in the face of big obstacles this season.
They've collectively taken MP's words to heart. You can see the purpose they're playing with, and you need that to succeed in a hostile environment. Otherwise, you start to show cracks, and in enemy territory, it's much more easily to exploit.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Durant, Doncic out there with the chosen one. Then it's Connect, and it's Edey in at the 5 down low. And for the inside scoop on MP, and I mean inside, let's send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, these games have been a point of emphasis for MP and his team this season. When I asked him about playing on the road, MP told me it's all about toughness and grit. We're going to play hard no matter where we are. Kevin?
And they are a gritty bunch. David, thank you. Here's Pickett after the made shot from the chosen one. Knocked away. Durant with the steal. To the middle from short range. Again, the Lakers.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
The chosen one's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Golden State.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, you got to think Coach will show this one as an example of what not to do. You got to take care of the ball.
Here's the chosen one after the Nuggets pick up 2. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's already his second foul, and that puts the coach in.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing here by 8. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, they were coughing it up all over the place. For whatever reason, they could not find a handle.
They've got Levine. It's Najee in at the power forward. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Lakers leading by 12. Here's the chosen one. And that one is off. Nice D from Levine. Lets a floater go. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. It's good again and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Pass to Bassie. 3-pointer. De Silva. No good. Los Angeles has gone to 3-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. All right, I'm just getting this in my headset. I'm told we have Shams Charania, our 2K insider, on the line. He's now with us, and some important NBA news. Hey, Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. With the trade deadline nearing, the news tonight is about the Denver Nuggets. They were looking for a player to light a fire for this organization and were able to land Desmond Bane, not only for what he'll provide for them on the floor, but he's the spark they need to ignite the energy this team was looking for. So look out, this seems like a pretty strong move to me.
Thank you so much, Shams. We sure appreciate the update.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Veen passes to Bassie. To the inside. Here's Brown. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
The chosen one's shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 15. To the paint. Here's Bassie. The chosen one with the rebound. LA's gone 1-2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. Both teams deciding to change it up. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Nikola Jokic.
Well, you talk about a player displaying complete dominance on the floor. This is it. And it seemed like he could do no wrong as he was a factor in really every facet of the game. A truly remarkable performance. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's the chosen one, and it goes down 2 points. The chosen one's got 27.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Holmes wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his third assist on the night. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Screen by Smith. Here's the chosen one. Plays it up and banks it in. The chosen one's got 32 points in the game.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Durant with a screen on Jokic. Here's the chosen one. Jokic defending. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Edie's checked in for Jabari Smith. And it's Connect in for Austin Reeves. They get it back.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's the chosen one. And that one, good. The chosen one's got 34.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
De Silva, it's good from long range. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Doncic with the steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. The chosen one's shot is off.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
And so it's Los Angeles with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says,
you know, right now for Denver, they've underperformed thus far, but they're still tremendous. Now comes the hard part. They've got to tinker with the team.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Lakers.
You know, on the boards, they've been...
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got the chosen one. Connect out there with Durant. Then there's Edey. And it's Doncic in at the one spot. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah, my wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's the chosen one, driving to the basket.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. De Silva, no good. Here's the chosen one. Non-stop scoring machine here. And a missed layup.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Pass to Holmes. Here's Strother. The three-pointer off the mark. The Lakers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. The chosen one gets the basket.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit. Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Off target at the rim. Pass to Strother. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. The Nuggets with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Connect with it. Here's the chosen one. And good! There's another. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
For Denver, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. De Silva with the bucket. De Silva's got 9.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Jokic with the steal. Second half here, just over 3.5 minutes into it. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That will get him his... The Nuggets trail by 20. They've got Zach LaVine, and it's Bassey in at center. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Pass to Jeffries. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
The chosen one. And it's off from three-point range. The Nuggets shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. LaVine passes to Bassey. Here's Brown. The chosen one with the rebound. The chosen one's got 11 rebounds in the game. And he lays it straight in. The chosen ones got 17 points here in the second half.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Najee, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
The Nuggets trail by 20. There's the drive. The 21st pick in the 2022 draft, Christian Brown, who won a title with Denver. And now, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
To catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coach.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels
Here's the chosen one, Jokic defending. Sinks the triple.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's De Silva. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's the chosen one, Jokic defending. 5 on the clock. He got it again. Sensational.
He has tied the mark for second most 60-point games in a season.
What a year he's having. Game after game after game, being able to score so effortlessly. Truly remarkable. Here's the chosen one. And the call will be against Dalton Connect. That's his first foul. The Nuggets trail by 21.
Hey, get outside.
Here's Pickett, pass to Holmes. And Jokic wide open. He shoots, drills it from outside. Jokic has got 11 in the second half.
Confident stroke from Jokic. Shot ready on the catch.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Doncic. For three. And he's good on the three ball.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counterpuncher.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow. Why would you ever leave Nike? They're the GOAT.
is going on, MP?